If you were standing in this crowd, you'd think nothing was wrong. Music playing, people laughing, drinks in hand. But just seconds earlier, this exact space turned into pure chaos. Fists flying, teenagers fighting, security overwhelmed, and it all happened on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. Cruise ships sell a dream. Floating resorts, endless food, warm ocean air, a place where stress supposedly melts away the moment the ship leaves port. But here's the truth. No glossy brochure will tell you. When you put thousands of people, unlimited alcohol, confined spaces, and weak consequences together, paradise can crack very fast. And lately, those cracks are turning into full-blown fractures. Because Royal Caribbean is now joining a growing list of cruise lines dealing with something they never want viral: onboard violence, mass fights, and passengers being permanently banned. And what makes this story even more unsettling? The people at the center of it weren't hardened criminals. They weren't career troublemakers. They were teenagers. Chapter 1, where it all began. The Il Leviato, according to witness accounts and early reports. Everything started in one of the worst possible places on a cruise ship, an elevator. If you've cruised before, you already know the vibe. Crowded, loud, hot. Everyone impatient. Everyone is in each other's personal space. On large ships, elevators are pressure cookers. One bump, one shove, one sarcastic comment, and the fuse is lit. That's exactly what happened here. Voices were raised, tempers flared, and by the time the elevator doors opened, on Deck 6, home of the Royal Promenade, the conflict it exploded. Chapter 2, from one fight to Mayanwitha. Royal Promenade is the heart of the ship. Shops, bars, music, foot traffic from every direction. So when the argument spilt out of the elevator, it didn't stay contained. Within moments, multiple fights broke out. Some people jumped in out of loyalty, others out of curiosity, and a few simply because alcohol had already taken control. What looked like a single confrontation became a chain reaction, and security, they were already behind. Chapter 3, the shocking age, TEAL. Here's the detail that stunned many passengers afterwards. Everyone apprehended was between 16 and 19 years old. That matters, because teenagers don't cruise alone. They travel with families, guardians, adults who assume someone else is watching them. But cruise ships create a unique illusion, a city without PARENTSA, playground with weak boundaries. A place where peer pressure grows stronger because consequences feel distant. Teenagers move in packs. Confidence multiplies. And accountability fades. This wasn't just bad behavior. It was a reflection of something larger happening across the cruise industry. Chapter 4. This has happened BF4A, and this wasn't an isolated case. Just last year, another violent elevator incident unfolded on a Royal Caribbean ship. Liberty of the Seas, an 18-year-old passenger, Michael White from North Carolina, was later arrested and banned for life. According to the Broward County Sheriff's Office report, a couple asked a group of teens to stop jumping inside the elevator because it was swaying while moving. The response? "Bitch, who are you talking to?" When the doors opened, the couple tried to leave. They were attacked. The victim was punched in the face, staggered backwards, fell to the floor, was kicked repeatedly. He blacked out. He woke up in a pool of blood. When the ship returned to port, police boarded and arrested Michael White on felony charges, vacation over, cruising privileges, gone forever. Chapter 5, Why Security Can't Stop IT Fastiano Gitchmany. People ask the same question every time these videos go viral. Where was security? Here's the uncomfortable answer. Cruise ship security is trained, but limited. They are outnumbered, restricted in the use of force, prohibited from using tasers or pepper spray, and often physically smaller than the passengers they're trying to restrain. On megaships carrying 5,000 to 7,000 guests, response time matters. By the time security arrives, injuries have usually already occurred. The reality is simple, modern. Cruise ships are getting bigger. Security staffing isn't scaling fast enough. Chapter 6. The Post-Pandemic Passenger, CHIFT. This problem goes beyond Royal Caribbean. The cruise industry has changed. After the pandemic, cruising exploded in popularity, especially with first-time cruisers, large families, younger travelers. Many don't understand cruise etiquette or the unspoken rules of shared spaces, unlimited drink package to density, crowds, late night entertainment, and friction becomes inevitable. Cruise ships aren't just vacations anymore. They're social experiments. Chapter 7. When attractions become labalitis, as if violence weren't enough. Royal Caribbean now faces another challenge: the temporary closure of several acrylic water slides across its fleet. Earlier this year, a portion of a slide-on icon of the seas split open, dramatic, viral, and alarming. Since then, slides on ships like Navigator, Independence, and Harmony of the Seas have been shut down for inspections. These ships are floating theme parks now. Glass-like slides, extreme speeds, massive forces, UV exposure, chemical stress, pressure, differentials. Closures are inevitable, but guests aren't angry about maintenance. They're angry about the surprise, finding out on embarkation day that the attraction you booked the ship for is closed. That hurts. Chapter 8. When passengers cross the lane. And then there are the passengers who seem determined to get banned, like the woman who stormed the stage. During an adults-only comedy show on MSC, she threw a drink, tried to throw a shoe, confronted the comedian face-to-face. Security removed her. She was banned for life. Chapter 9. The YouTubers who wanted to get kicked OFF. Then there were the YouTubers. They boarded a celebrity cruise with one goal: get kicked off as fast as possible. They heckled the captain during the welcome show, interrupted performers, turned cringe into an art form. The final straw? The comedian threatened to walk down and smack them. The next day, they were summoned by the hotel director. Their punishment: immediate removal, lifetime ban. They booked 5 days. Lasted less than 24 hours. Chapter 10. Stunts. Railings and bad ideas. One woman decided to try rail surfing, balancing on an outer staircase railing while the ship was moving. Gravity won. She survived broken rib, bloody lip. Lucky doesn't even begin to cover it. Chapter 11. The $21.5 million doorman walked through a glass door on a Holland
America world cruise.
Shrugged it off, finished the trip, later sued the cruise line, claimed seizures and brain damage. The jury awarded him $21.5 million. Then his former assistant revealed it was all fake. Emails deleted, symptoms rehearsed. The verdict was overturned, reputation destroyed. Chapter 12. The man who jumped to avoid IMIGO and one man didn't. Want to wait in line for immigration, so he jumped overboard. Arrested, deported, lifetime ban from Carnival. All to avoid standing still for a few minutes. Chapter 133. Seconds of Famia. A man jumped off a princess ship for a viral video. 3 seconds of airtime. Lifetime ban in return. No more cruises, no more buffets, no more soft-serve ice cream. Final chapter. The LSSO and cruise. Ships are designed for joy, but joy collapses when people forget basic rules. Cruise lines now enforce zero tolerance. Violence, harassment, dangerous stunts, alcohol abuse. One bad decision can end your cruising forever. So if you sail soon, remember, respect the crew, respect the ship, respect gravity, because paradise is incredible, but paradise with idiots, that's a completely different voyage. If you enjoy real cruise stories, hidden industry truths, and the chaos cruise lines wish you'd never see, subscribe to the channel. Because the ocean is calm, people are not.